Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel, Nancy's Twisted Strings. Today is Sunday, September 21st, and in this video I wanted to show you the Slowstitch project that I am doing. I am following along with Lindsay with the vintage button and Carol with journal eclectic. I don't know if I'm saying that right. They're in collaboration together and they're doing a Slowstitch September. So I thought that I would follow along. I am making more than one. I wanted to originally make 4, but I'm sort of down to 2 or 3. So I just wanted to show you. It's going to be a drawstring bag, like a yo-yo bag. It's made from a circle of fabric, and then you put a little hem in it, and you run a ribbon or string through, and then you can, when it's all finished, it has a backing on here, then you pull it tight and it kind of puckers up and looks like a yo-yo, and it turns into a little pouch. So on the outside, Lindsay is very much about using what you have. You don't have to go out and buy expensive things to be able to be creative, and I'm kind of along on the same boat with her on that. I've been crafting for a long time, so I have a lot of different things. I like to thrift, so when I go to the thrift stores, I always try to look for things that I like, and even if I'm not going to use it right then and there or anytime soon, I just keep it. So that's what I started to do with this project, is I got some of the things out that I had picked up along the way and haven't used. So this purple fabric is actually a man's dress shirt. I picked it up at the Goodwill because it was purple. These flowers I cut out of a very big, I don't know what it is, if it's like a house coat or a nightgown. It's really, really pretty. I found it at the thrift store. It's like from Hawaii, and it had these big, beautiful purple flowers on it, and I knew I probably wouldn't wear it. Well, for one thing, it doesn't fit me, and for another thing, there's a big bleach spot on the side of it. It's a little too heavy for me, but I knew that I would use this somewhere along the line, down the road. So I saved that, and I got it out, and I cut some of the flowers out of it. I stitched down some scrap fabrics. I went through my scrap bags. Mine is got my channel name on it. I just hand wrote it on there. I stamped some words. I'm gonna stitch those in with embroidery floss. I used one of my rubber stamps. It's a thread with a needle, and I found this little ball of yarn stamp. I thought that was kind of cute. Added some rickrack. I have some old purple lace that I have been hoarding, if you can see that. And I thought I would put a little kitten on there, since I do foster care for cats for a no-kill animal shelter. And I really love doing it. I'm an animal lover. I have several dogs, and I had one cat of my own, and when I started doing this kitten fostering back in April, my first litter I fostered, all 3 of them got adopted out. And then my second litter that I fostered, there was 4. 2 got adopted, and there were 2 left. and I sort of fell in love with the two, so I adopted them. I guess in the foster care world for animals, that's called a foster fail. But it's not a fail for me because I love those two little kittens. They're a joy for me. I named them Fancy and Smokey. So I thought I would put one of these little kittens on here, and I just went through my rubber stamps. Lindsay said that she had put some stamped images on there, some words. So that's kind of what I did. I'm not done yet. I have a long way to go. But this is just one. This one is going to be for me. I started on another one. And let me see here. This one is also from a shirt that I had gotten at the Goodwill. I think it was a woman's shirt. And that's where the green stripe fabric came from. You know, clothing is a good thing to use in sewing projects because it's usually a good cotton, especially if it's a nice button-up dress shirt. It makes good for slow stitch projects, making little scrap blankets, scrap quilts, stuff like that. So this one is going to be green. This shirt had some embroidery on it that I took off, and I might put that on my purple bag. I'm not sure. It's really pretty. I think those are pansies. And I had some fabric that I had picked up, and I just cut the flowers out of it. And I'm just trying to do little stitch marks along the way. I'll put some words on here. I have a long way to go with this one. It's not anywhere close to being done. These are just projects that I'm just going to have sitting next to the couch. And then when I feel like I have some time or want to sew, then I just am going to pick them up. There's not going to be any kind of a rush for me to finish this. My third one is a green one, and I thought about making this one for someone I know that likes the color green, maybe for Christmas. These are just the pieces that I've kind of gotten out. I've found some green old lace I can put on there, and I just went through some of my scraps and found this pretty fabric. I thought it was kind of cute. Sometimes I go on Etsy and just buy remnant bags of scrap pieces left over from quilts. You can usually buy those for a pretty decent price, and they're usually good quality fabric, and you're getting a deal, and the person that's selling them is also getting rid of their little pieces that they would normally just throw away. I stamped some words. I'm going to stitch over that. And her name starts with a K, so I stamped a K on there. And somehow I'm going to decide how I'm going to do it. I don't know. There's going to be some purple in it because I love purple, and it's kind of like my signature, so she'll know it's for me. But I thought I could put a little Christmas present in here, just a little gift, and that way when she's done with the gift, she can still use the bag to put her makeup in, or her, you know, anything that she wants to just toss in her purse or something like that. Yeah, it's a cute little idea. I have a fourth one, excuse me, that I made, but I haven't done anything with it yet, so these kind of take a little bit of time, but it gives you something to do. If you're anything like me, I like to craft because it helps with my anxiety, and it kind of helps my mind from wandering and over worrying about things. Yesterday was a bad day for me. It started out bad. I had to go pick up my dog's ashes. I had to put one of my dogs down at the beginning of September, and I was really attached to her. She'd been in my life for, I think, 12 years, maybe 13 years. And she was kind of a little stink pot. She was a little dachshund. And she was a little temperamental. She didn't like men. She was abused, so she always tried to bite men. She bit a few people, but she was a good dog to me, and I loved her. I got her at the dog pound, and she just got sick, and she was suffering, so I just went to the vet and gave her a good day, and we went for a long drive, and I got her a lot of treats, and I took her in, and she was really suffering. So I don't like to see my animals suffer. I love having pets. It's the greatest thing in the world. But the hardest thing to do is to put them down when they're hurt and suffering and there's no help. So yesterday I had to go pick up my ashes for my dog. And I don't know, the day just got worse from there. It was a bad storm. I got caught in it. I had to pull over on the side of the road. It was like 15 minutes in my car. It was downpouring. That doesn't sound like it's very long, but when it's pounding rain so hard you can't even see in front of you and you're in a vehicle, it gets kind of scary. You know, I live in Illinois and we do have tornadoes here. So I don't know, it just kind of went on from there. So my stress level and my anxiety level was up really high yesterday. So I really got to work on this last night and got a lot of things sewed down and kind of got my plan on what I'm going to do. So I'm following along with her. I wanted to post a picture and show her the one that I'm working on, but I can't post a picture on her community platform that she's using, so I thought I told her I would just make a video and tag her and Carol in it. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.